Joker versus Snake. Mass destruction, you'll hit that beat.
Oh, he already did off the bat, but it was immediately to his detriment as Omega was more than ready with that neutral B to pop the grenade and do extra damage to ApolloKage, and he just is not stopping. Keep it up.
Yeah, not at all. Going to place that C4 over on the right side of the platform while we're facing off over here to the left. Maybe you might be able to forget about it. I love just holding A button. Just hold that jab that eats spot dodges like candy.
Everything was thrown at Omega for that brief moment there, and then ApolloKage puts himself in an awful position to get reversaled, and Omega goes down right after. All right, full reset, 2 stocks apiece. Let's just keep it going, Austin.
Yeah, he played a C4 a long time ago, too, on top of that. I don't know if that was like a misinput for ApolloKage. I don't think he wanted to go off stage with that missile. But hey, you know what? It is a fresh slate. So he's going to go. Arsene already almost out, by the way. If he gets one more hit on either side, he's going to spawn. Or maybe even the timer at this point. There it is. Arsene, Big Brother, is now online. He's going to give him a lot more oomph to a majority of Joker's attacks, especially on the A button. Just being able to like get that extra amount of knockback, extra bit of damage, and you're going to hear it too. So in this process, ApolloKage is going to be playing a lot more of a keep away game here. The only time he felt comfortable going in is when he had a grenade, because that's what's going to happen! Oh no, not again! The explosions are not working in his favor. My man's looking like Wile E. Coyote out here.
It feels like Omega has 2 neutral Bs because both the grenades and the gun are working in his favor as he takes another early stock thanks to the grenade popping AK off the top.
Unfortunate finish for himself there, but the thing is, he's still got a lot more cooking to do here. This is only game 1, and the stock is more than capable. So he can manage to just jump in slightly and get that forward tilt. 1 stock apiece here. ApolloKage going to try to plant these C4s on the platform, just try to control a little bit of the space while over here on the right side. Make sure to keep an eye on that for later on in the game. Going up super high. Omega definitely knew what he was doing. He's going to go up high and just try to trigger off that C4. We've got some more projectiles coming out from AK on top, so from Omega on top of that. He's got the ability to be able to shoot his gun, throw out AGA, whatever he wants to do to just try to like apply some damage and try to, you know, play the keep away game a little bit longer.
Side B connects. And back air from AK pushes Omega out once again, but it just gives him Arsene and the opportunity to close out this game should he be able to find an inroads. AK's shield holds up strong though. Oh.
As AK starts to enter triple digits right now, he's gonna start losing his advantage of being able to trade with the grenades. He's not gonna be able to take too many more damages from that, so he has to get in there and try to get something cooking here. Arsene is now worn off, and he manages to catch the up tilt after the air dodge on the right platform, stealing that win away from Omega. 1-0.
Feels like it does not matter how much of a deficit ApolloKage finds himself at because Omega, or sorry, other way around. It feels like it doesn't matter how much of a deficit AK's at because he's just going to be able to find an early kill like that. I'm in awe of his ability to maintain composure and find quick comebacks.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's a sign of a top player, right? Being a top 40 in the world is definitely something that you don't just become overnight. It's something that takes a lot of studying, a lot of tournament sets underneath your belt, and a lot of like composure from being in like the hot seat for so long. Here we go. Game number 2 though. Down air, fantastic tool. We're trying to catch out the air dodge. Again, kind of getting a little greedy with that forward air. That puts him in a very bad spot, but I guess if it landed, that's a stock. 85 damage already on Omega. Something has happened here in his favor, and Omega's having trouble landing, and actually Arsene was like a burden for himself. He didn't have access to his tether recovery, so he just got capitalized on.
Yeah, I was about to say the Arsene recovery, a huge detriment to Omega in that situation because he doesn't have the extra mix that a tether recovery provides for him. So AK was just able to time that with the utmost ease and continue to pour damage on until eventually he was high enough percent for a kill. But speaking of high enough, that's high enough as he gets caught by the side B and sent to the skies.
He got coming in clutch. It's kind of weird. That's like the one downside to Arsene is his up B, like, debatably becomes worse based on like because you get more distance, but it becomes way more predictable. There we go.
Oh,
up tilt.
wow.
Gonna catch out that anti-air.
Turnaround parry up tilt from AK coming through to take that second stock away from Omega. And this game a lot more comfortable for him than was the last one. 21% put onto Omega before he finally gets to fight out of the corner, but these grenades are coming out rapidly.
Is there anything else funnier than watching a snake get comboed and just seeing a grenade just keep dropping over and over and over? Yeah, it's just like you just see the snakes, the grenades just spawn in when they're getting comboed. It's so funny.
Yeah, if your combo is not true, Snake will have a chance to spawn the grenade, and he spawned that C4 an age ago. Omega lost track of it, and so loses track of game number 2. AK up 2-0.
And on top of that, you saw AK actually threw a grenade up there just in case he was going to survive. Like, you know, he doesn't take any chances. Doesn't matter what the zoom in says. You just want to make sure throw up another active hitbox up there while you're, gone. But Omega now, and kind of in a struggle bus of a seat here, being down 2-0. The onus is on you to win 3 games in a row. Can you pull this off in this race to 3, or is this going to be curtains for you? And you're going to go down with the 5th place finish. We'll have to wait and see how it's going to go. We got to change the scenery though. Town and City.
Omega facing off against Smash's Eternal Optimism. Or Smash's Eternal Optimist, rather, might have to borrow some of that unbreakable mentality from ApolloKage if he wants to make this reverse 3-0 against St. Louis's Snake God. Finding his way back to stage, another lingering hitbox punishes another neutral get up from Omega, and he's just been unable to get off the ledge without paying an IRS's share of taxes.
Oh my god, he was charging an F smash too. Good lord.
Dude, Omega, get on stage, please, and hold there. Stop letting AK take you for all this ride. But he connects with a fair and breaks Cypher. An air dodge, though, he is going to get AK safely to the ledge.
Good evasion from ApolloKage to be able to get back onto the stage, throwing out yet another missile, but we saw the tricky recovery and the tricky combos coming out from Omega, going for that drag down up air, kind of like the one that's been named after him. He wants to go for it again, landing down with the Nair instead. Here comes the gun, the mix up, the grab, another up air, not enough to get that kill. Try to get that combo extender with the up B though. That tether, it keeps going. He's got advantage right now.
Omega's got a huge advantage, but he's at 161, and so that means if AK is able to capitalize off of any number of opportunities that may present themselves, the stock is gone. The grenade, though, not quite enough, able to pop him high enough on Town and City. Rebels guarding, trying to bring Arsene back out, but the back throw will be plenty.
That is fair right now. And if you look at these guys' past sets, by the way, ApolloKage does have an advantage in terms of sets. It's only 4-3, but he's still got the advantage. And he won the latest set. So he's got a lot cooking here. He's definitely showing that he's learned from those wins, too.
Omega trying to space himself outside of grenade range, make use of gun to build up low chip damage, and he's doing a fantastic job of it. Aegon connects, so that's going to be a healthy 20% additionally baked up onto ApolloKage. 77 now, and he's in the corner against an Arsene Joker. These back airs are no joke, but Arsene going away, so that means AK gets to play.
When you get time for recess, out here playing with this stage right now because it is 2 stocks and he can easily bring this down to a game number 4. He wants to get that extender. Okay, landing down with the back air. Oh, that down smash, hoping for like a lower bit of a jump. Try to catch that. Getting a lot of mileage out of those down airs out of shields, though.
AK's doing a great job in the second, third of the game at adjusting to Omega's gun counterplay, because Omega was earlier in this game saying, like, okay, you're going to try and, well, first and foremost, up-tilt me, but second of all, if Omega is going to constantly try and shoot gun when AK's plucking grenades and trying to maintain spacing, then AK's just going to decide to stop pulling grenades and go box instead. Omega, though, drop down low, back air, evens us up once more.
This is Omega's chance to bring this to a slight advantage for himself. He's got to clean up the stock, though. No more overzealous things happening. Got to get this combo started with the downer, with the gun, and play a little bit more safe, because right now ApolloKage is getting a lot of mileage out of these grenades. You see Ford, Arsene in play. He needs to get back on stage. These grenades are not allowing him to, until finally he finds his mark, gets a back air, pushes him off stage, chases it up after him. Not going to be able to do anything too much of value, but manages to get the back air afterwards. He's out of resources, going super deep for that back air. It actually gets caught. What happened?
Omega bet it all on being able to back air ApolloKage down low, went way too far out, farther than Arsene's recovery could ever hope to go,